Not really.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So does it go clockwise or counterclockwise? Does she introduce herself, then you, then me, or is it her, then me, then you, or is it you, then me, then her?
It's normally just down to...
Alright.
Then me, then you, then me, then you, then me. I couldn't.
Alright, so it'd be you, then me,
You.
Yeah.
then you. And Stretch, if Stretch was to say something, but Stretch doesn't really say much, so not Stretch, so it'd just be the three of us.
Yeah, nah, just, that should go with me.
Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. Fucking bloody hell. Indubitably.
You bloke. Bloody fucking hell.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Hey, Stretch, can you also shoot a link to the group chat so I can send it to people?
Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate it.
We black everywhere?
Yes, we are, but I'm trying to fix the line right.
Oh,
Shit.
dope.
Oh, there it went.
Well, welcome everyone to yet another lovely episode of The Dark Hour with yours truly, Lord Koki.
Lavish Mike.
McDuffie.
How's everybody's week today?
Oh, man.
Or realistically, how was y'all's last week because it's Monday?
Well, last week was, it was long.
It really was.
What the fuck was it?
Yeah.
Last week was just long for me. It was my last week of one of my classes, so I was really like getting that shit done. On top of dealing with just stupid people.
It sounds like everyday life.
It is everyday life if you work at a bar.
That's everyday life in general. Yeah, when you work at a bar, of course. Because you get to see stupid people get stupider because
Oh,
alcohol.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't like, either way, it's like, yo, you just got to deal with stupid people.
I have to deal with stupid people and junkies at my job.
Junkies.
Junkies.
Oh, junkies.
Yeah.
A lot of junkies.
Like they really think like sometimes that they slick like they'll get like a clear cup with iced coffee and they'll be like, oh, this is just a soda, and I'm like, you blind too? Like I'm like, get out my face. Give it. I only have, because it'll be like $3.19 or some shit. I only have $2.16. Like, fucking leave it. Get out of here.
Them damn fucking junkies, bro.
Fucking leave.
I always want to tell you their story too.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, like, man, I went to the gas station to get some backwoods, of course, and I walk out the motherfucking, yeah? Nah. I walk out the gas station and, I have my gauges, right? Like, I have gauges in my ear, and one of the damn, there's like a group of junkies outside. They all had these little raggedy ass bikes, rusty ass raggedy bikes, One of them had like when you have gauges too big in your fucking ear, like drops and shit. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I fuck with your gauges, man. What size are they?" And I'm like, "I'm at 00s right now. Appreciate it." I'm just like trying to get in the car. He like stands up and he's like, yeah, and like walking towards my car. He's like, yeah, I used to have 00s. I got them super big, dude. If I give you one advice, I just have to tell you, bro. Like, just make sure you clean them like twice a day. He's giving me all this advice that I already knew.
With his homeless ass.
And like all this time, he's still walking closer and closer to my car as I'm trying to like squeeze into my car. Like, what are you doing?
Right. You trying to get in? Like, who's trying to join the ride?
I'm like, yeah, that's a nice prelude, bro. And like, I shut the door. I was like, through the window and turned my car on and fucking backed up. Like, bro, you don't know me. You're not just gonna be right up on my car. Some super weird shit.
I had in my neighborhood we had this chick, that lived there. Her name, fuck her name. I'm not gonna give her the satisfaction.
Yeah, we don't do promotions.
Fucking, she was like constantly just like one day she showed up to the house to buy a cigarette from us, and she had a needle in her bra with the needle like in her tit, and I'm just like, you so fucked up, you don't feel that. Anyway, she comes to my job.
Wait a minute.
Anyway,
bro, it don't sound like,
yeah, that's just a daily life in Buffalo. Well, if you know Buffalonians like that.
No, I've never been to
Unfortunately,
Bithlo, but
I-
I've never heard anything good about it.
I went to Bithlo
went-
for the first time today when I picked her up.
It's
Bithlo
everything.
is everything that I've ever heard about
Nothing good about
Bithlo.
Bithlo. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
even
no.
from here. I'm, like I said, I'm from Kansas City. I'm from a whole nother ass state. But every time I talk to somebody, what the fuck?
Who the hell?
Fuck was that?
Is that Jamie?
I don't know. Get the gun.
Jamie commented, "April Fools, bitches."
You are a fucking pussy.
Fucking Jamie.
What a bitch. Like, bro, you be freaking out. Like, bro. Man, that's some hoe ass shit.
That's how you get shot.
Charles Glenn asked why Jamie isn't here. Well, because
Well.
Jamie doesn't pay attention to his messages.
Bruh, freaked me the fuck out.
What the fuck was that? Was that him? Is he?
Nah, that was him. He said April Fool's bitches or some shit like that.
What the fuck did he do?
Bro, I forgot. That's the whole reason why said he was late and shit. That was on April Fool's. Hey, suck my ass,
Yo,
Jamie.
Jamie, you was a bitch.
Fuck you, bro.
Bitch, Jamie Chinatown Wilson.
Nah, you don't even get a mic.
You don't even get a mic.
Ain't your flies open. No homo.
No homo.
Man, April Fool's bitches. Oh,
Well, I ain't moving.
This motherfucker.
You pick now to do that?
I'll show off your
Should we let him on?
I don't care. I'll take a wireless.
Yeah,
one.
he takes a mic.
Yeah. We'll let him on. April Fools, bitch. Bro, fuck you. I was like, who the fuck's banging on the window? I thought maybe one of your neighbors.
Right, I got scared.
Right, I'm saying, I mean, I would hate to have neighbors. First of all, bro, if you're my neighbor, how the fuck
Watch
you
out for
make it
that
all the
cup.
way into my yard? You made it all the way into my yard to knock on my window. Bro, you freaked me out. I was from,
I guess
Charles-
you didn't see me in the comments fast enough, did you?
Charles
didn't.
said, "Why didn't he just walk in like I do? No need to knock." Because
Charles,
it's
just
Jamie.
FYI, I didn't knock on the door. I knocked on the window next to the studio. These motherfuckers had no idea. I assume y'all got scared as shit on camera.
I mean,
I
yeah.
hope so.
I didn't jump. I just
damn.
fucking
Niggas
looked up
wasn't
like,
scared. Niggas was, startled.
Literally scared,
No,
bro.
like, you know, anybody scared.
Not hard as fuck, bro. Could have been the
Scared,
police,
you
bro.
know?
You understand we're you understand that we're 5 black people in one room.
Watch out.
And a monitor.
You're on the cable. There you go.
Anyway, where were y'all? I'm sorry, I was a little bit late today. I had a lot of shit to do.
I was talking about junkies.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Talking about, oh yeah, junkies at 7-Eleven?
Junkies.
Or-
Wow.
Yeah.
Wawa. Damn, you know Wawa. Paying junkies instead of crack junkies, huh?
No, we got meth heads.
Oh shit.
Equal opportunity.
Like junkies. But anyway, that one weird bitch with the needle in her titty, she comes in every once in a while to my Wawa, and she just
He's gonna speed past that like
walk into this conversation.
She-
You know, the bitch with the nipple, the bitch with needle in her titty.
she came up to us to buy a
That bitch.
cigarette one day, and she had her little syringe was in her bra, but there was no cap on the needle, and the needle was in her titty, like as she was talking to us. So gross. But she comes in. And every time she comes in, she'll be like, "Hi, Carrie, blah, 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 blah. I'm still something, whatever month sober." As she's fucked up, like falling to the ground. She's telling me that she's sober. And then she'll turn to customers and say, "This is my best friend." And I'm like, "Don't fucking talk to people, bitch. Do I look like I'm trying to be associated with your
Right, we are not the same.
Right? Like, if you don't take your junkie ass the fuck up out of my fucking counter, bitch, I swear to God.
Yeah, I had this dude who like almost had to kick out of the bar. Like I walked out to the bar and this dude was asleep. And I'm like, "Yo, buddy, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up."
Can't
He looked
be
at me, he
sleeping.
goes, "Fuck yeah." And I'm like, "All right, you good?
Nope.
Are you good?"
Nope.
No, bro.
That's the moment, right?
I was
You
just
gotta
saying,
go.
"Fuck," and I'm all right, cool.
You had a
I
whole
give him-
8
I
ball
give
of
him
coke,
some
huh?
water, you know, and he's like, "Thanks, man." And I'm like, "How you getting home?" You know.
Stretch your money.
He's like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna get an Uber. I walked here." And I was like, "All right, cool."
Black monitors.
I go about my business, and I go back to the back, cut one of my cooks, and then I go outside, Cause he sends me a text message and says, yo, there's a dude sleeping out back right here. I go out and it's the same fucking dude. He's sleeping on the sidewalk, yo. Dude is out like a light. I spent like 5 minutes trying to wake him up. He doesn't wake up, so I call the cops. And I'm like, yo, I gotta get him out of here, you know, whatever. And like, okay, cool, you know, we're on our way. Like some dude sleeping in the back. Like, all right, cool. And he wakes up immediately as soon as I get off the phone with the cops. I'm not some dude, by the way, man. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you then, shit? And,
yo, I feel like y'all work in too nice establishments to have these kind of problems.
This can happen
maybe not,
anywhere.
Maybe not in your spot, Mike, because some ratchet shit happens over there. Like, not this in the spot, but like I'm just saying, I see some crazy shit happen over there. But like, I would never expect that at like where you work, or I guess you're in Bithla, so it is.
Yeah, like I straight told my manager, I'm like, yo, like you know these niggas, like they may be like sometimes having enough money to get a pack of 305s, but they be loading up like on shit every fucking time they step inside. They'll get like $1 drink and then they'll just like stuff their pockets with like snacks or beer and shit. And they're still out on premises. So I'm like, this ain't my fucking store. I don't give a fuck. Steal all you want. Have the rest of your fucking teeth fall out. Do the drugs. Have more fucking scabs on your skin. I don't give a shit.
Nah, but this shit can happen anywhere that sells alcohol, for real. People get too fucked up.
Or near any plug's house. Like,
I just don't understand, like, bro. It's always, like, I've noticed the people that we always have to kick out are always older people. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, bro, y'all been drinking for so long, yeah, y'all still don't know how to handle y'all shit.
Still not on.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but at the same time, as you get older, like your body can't take the same shit forever. Like that sounds like people breaking down and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, well that's up to you to learn. It ain't like, bro, ain't no way that I'ma like drink the way I drink. First of all, I already drink less than I used to drink. But that's because I tried drinking like I used to drink one day and it wasn't working. So I'm like, okay, so I'll tone it down. That's what the fuck you do.
That's what smart people do.
Right.
I mean,
you shouldn't still be doing that when you're 65, bruh.
I mean, shit, like alcoholics aren't smart people.
And then have the nerve
like,
to tell me, when me, the nigga that's kicking you out because you're fucking in your late 50s and you don't know how to handle yourself, that, oh, you're just young, you don't understand. Understand what? Like, how to handle my fucking alcohol? Yeah, I do understand. You wanna know how to understand it is if you can't fucking walk, maybe you shouldn't drink nothing else.
You just dropping the H out of nowhere, huh? No, what?
No, there's an H in there.
But you said what?
Yeah, what?
It's not a hard H, I don't think.
It's a very soft H.
Put the hard H on white.
What do y'all mean, bro?
He did it again.
Okay, still.
It's with now. It'd be one thing if I said if there's an H in there, that's how you're supposed to say it. That's what WHs do.
So you would say who? What?
Who? Yeah. Who? Who? What? When? Where? Why? And how?
What the fuck was that?
Did you just snort?
I think so.
No, that's how Hispanics say stuff with H's.
Nah, Carrie like just
Or
snorted.
J's.
I did.
I think so.
No, I said how.
No, that was Mike.
I was like, I didn't feel myself snore. I would have laughed
No, I
harder
had
if I did.
I had a homeboy that I served with in the Marine Corps. He was Mexican, and he said everything that started with an H like that.
Oh yeah.
Like he was talking.
That's how
to
they
me.
talk though, like Mexican and
Like,
shit.
yes, senor jefe. Like,
Senor jefe.
we have to go. Like, bro, what's in your throat?
What's
Like,
in your throat?
yeah, you got some, you need some Mucinex, something. Got some Mucinex,
That Rick and
dog.
Morty
You need-
scene? Do that.
Well, here I am just having to do that, but still, like,
No, that's how they talk. Like whenever they like, especially when they mean to like be stoned or whatever, they're like, no juegues. I'm like, why do you sound like that? But honestly, Puerto Ricans do it too. Like especially New Yorkers, like they don't roll their R, so they'll be like instead of arroz, they'll say ajos, and I'm like, ew. Clear your throat for
What do you
like,
feed me? Wait a minute.
clear your
Hold on,
throat, then talk. Like, you know, I don't know what you're trying to sell, but I don't want it.
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, what else has been going on this week, yo? I was a little late. We already touched on this Cardi nonsense. Did y'all get there yet?
Nah, we have.
No, I didn't know if we were gonna talk about it. I wasn't sure if that was a dark hour topic.
I just want to, of course it's a dark hour topic. I just want to know, first off, yes or no, let's just go through the line. Does Cardi get a pass for drugging and robbing people?
No.
I don't. Here's my thing. I'm not condoning her drugging and robbing men. I'm not saying that it's okay for her just because she's Cardi B. However, if we're gonna flip the fuck out like this on celebrities and the shit that they've done in their past, we should uphold the male rappers for the same shit, because they do worse shit like murder people or put in their verse that they straight up roofied a bitch and raped her, but then it's okay. There's no outrage. Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, put Molly on that shit.
It was outrageous. He lost a lot of deals.
That verse out of the song.
There was
though.
no. I mean, they like, yeah, they dropped the. They ended up having him drop the verse, like they, they got rid of the original and they put out the song again without that verse. But there was no real outrage. Like, I don't remember fucking hashtags cancel Rick Ross, blah blah blah, whatever. But here we are, just because it's Cardi.
First of all, it wouldn't be cancel. It would be reject Rick Ross. It's the alliteration of the internet. Cancel Cardi, reject Rick. That's how that goes. It would be rejected.
It's cancel No, they're canceling people.
Well,
but
no,
whatever.
bro, you have to understand. Same word.
That wasn't
same
a thing
pictures.
back then.
Cancel Cosby. Like, come on. Like, you gotta make it ring, you know?
It's gotta sound catchy.
I've been interneting so long.
My perspective is, I don't give her a
Get the
pass.
fuck out of
I
here,
think
bro.
it was inappropriate, but at the same time, I think hip hop culture as a whole will give her a pass and get over it relatively quickly. But here's why I say that. And it's already been hit on a couple times, but we continually glorify rappers for beating the fuck out of people, running to somebody's house, like stealing their shit. Like, how many rappers talk about like how many rappers glorify the struggle they went through before they made it famous? So just because you rob different don't mean nothing. Like, maybe she wasn't climbing out of windows. Maybe she was just drugging people. That's easier for her because she's a woman and she's in that situation where she can do that.
Here's the difference, though. When you put it in a song, then that's art. But if you're just putting it on Instagram as a live feed, that's an admittance.
Yeah, and criminalizing.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah, actually.
And
That is a good point. You have a point.
That's why sometimes niggas don't, when they put like their struggle on their music, they don't mean it as this is what I used to do, so y'all should do it too, because this will make you a real nigga. It's like, this is what the shit that I had to go through, and I'm now, trying to make it to where you don't have to, like, what's his name that just passed? Nipsey Hussle. How he was trying to end gang violence and shit. Sometimes, it's just that. But you're right. There are niggas that glorify it. And then we have stupid kids like 6ix9ine that thought they were about that life and then had to snitch so they don't go to jail for fucking life.
And
they might get killed when they get out. So,
You're completely right. But in the same way that you said they're just explaining like what they had to go through to get there, same shit she did. She had to go through shit to get to where she is now. I get what you're saying about it being art versus just talking about what the fuck you did. However, at the same time, we know and love Cardi B for the very fact that she doesn't hold shit back. She just says it. And she's just honest about it.
Then why didn't she rap about it?
She should and should.
She should have
been safe if she just rapped about it.
She said that there's a reason why she don't rap about the shit, other than like obviously stripping, because everyone knows she was a stripper. That's how she started her Insta fame. But she doesn't really rap about the other shit she had to do just to survive, because that's not her no more, and she doesn't want, like, she still admitted it in her live or whatever, but she didn't want that to be like her image. Like, she didn't want people to look at her as that bitch that will drug and rob you, still today with all the success she has.
Then why she make a video about it?
If you
Because she cares about people's opinion too much. She responds to a lot of the haters instead of just keeping her mouth shut. And she learning, but she still does. Continue.
No, you're good. The thing about it though is, why would you? To make art out of it is what makes it glorified. If she's saying, I'm not proud of what I did to survive, nobody would make art out of that. So what's worse, being an awful criminal and glorifying it in art, or being an awful criminal and being like, God damn, it happened, I had to eat. Like, fuck, I was hungry, I had to eat. I slipped this pill in this dude's drink, I had $300, I paid my rent. Like,
but
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying,
you need $300 to eat?
To pay your rent and eat? I don't know.
My whole thing is she's already stripping, so she's making money,
Right.
She's just doing extra shit, that's unnecessary. All right, she's making money. I'm sure she could pay her fucking rent. She was stripping.
Not necessarily though. Stripping is competitive, bro. Strippers are competitive.
And this might have been before she got her ass done, because she said that the bitches with fatter asses were making way more money than she was. So she had her ass done in the first place.
You know how many dudes walk into a strip club with $40 trying to make that last for 6 hours?
I'm one of them. Hell yeah.
Nigga, like, what the fuck you mean? I'm balling on a budget, bro. Like Mike said a few weeks ago, live your lavish, nigga. My lavish is $40. 3 dances and I'm gonna distribute that 10 over
dances.
time, tipping bitches. All right, ain't no making it rain, ain't no making it drizzle. You ain't gonna see a fucking cloud in this bitch. All right, goddamn. So it is what it is. Like, yeah.
See, y'all the niggas I would hate to go with.
I was thinking the same thing, Mike.
Only reason why, because, bruh, if I came with y'all two, then we won't get they ain't no strippers gonna come over here because they know that y'all two niggas is not gonna tip a damn thing.
Wait a minute now.
And then they gonna come up, one of the strippers gonna come up to me like, yo, why your homies broke as fuck? Because you know strippers, they don't care. They'll talk shit because they don't care. They'll be like, yo, why you hanging out with these two broke ass niggas? Why ain't they spending no money? And then what am I supposed to say in that situation? I can't agree with her because y'all my niggas. I can't be like, yeah, them niggas always broke. Man, I had to put gas in my own tank just to get us here, broke ass. Guess who's gonna supply the weed that we're all smoking after we leave this bitch? You know, I can't agree with her. You know what I'm saying? I have to make up an excuse. See,
what had happened was.
See, we just got in a car accident like right now. And, yeah, we had to make some pay. You know, actually, what really happened was like
We just let the
both of their accounts shut down right as they tried to pull money out the ATM because see, we have a $500 spending limit per card. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we all had to pay rent today, and it was $499. So. You know what I'm saying? We didn't realize it. They didn't realize it till we got here, and you know that's just all that is. She'll be like, y'all can get y'all. She'll be all right, bet. And then big ass security guard will come. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to get the fuck up out of here.
Now, you got money, you can stay.
It is.
Walking that bitch with $10 whole. Walking the strip club, throwing $1 every hour. Woo.
You've been shaking your ass for a whole hour.
Yeah, that dollar lonely as fuck.
Nah.
All by myself.
The best is when you walk up with that dollar and you just kind of slide it in there. You don't spend it all in one place, you know.
Yeah, he did that too. I was like, he knows this.
Go get a nail done.
nail.
One nail.
Right?
Just go-
Make it last.
And don't get no studs, no gyms in that bitch. All right, get the fucking clip on from Target. Rip the box off.
From Target. It's terrible.
Yeah. I went to breakfast with an old friend of mine or whatever, and she actually had like her nails were like they looked done, they looked decent or whatever. One of them was like I guess like missing or whatever, so like the cover came off, and I was like, "Ooh, come on now, you can't be like looking ratchet. Like get your nails done like more than like once a month. Like I'm just messing with her about it, right? Not like clowning her like that, but just fucking with her, right? She was like, please, these shits were $6 at Target. I'm gonna go get another set tomorrow, and if I need one, we'll get another set next week. Fuck with me." And I really didn't know what to say about that. Like that was some real balling on a budget type shit that I just wasn't ready for. Like I'm sitting here clowning because like most bitches are like real sensitive about their nails, and she was like, "Bitch, and it's economical."
It's economic. If you get, I've done it before when I was like in high school. You get them like little clip-on nails. You know, you just put a little glue. You put enough glue on there, this shit looks legit. It's thin.
I don't know. I don't get
It's
my
thin,
motherfucking
so
nails
it looks
done.
legit. So you're just like,
Maybe we should save this conversation for Meme Girl.
Maybe.
He started.
Back to my point.
I just fuck with shit.
Back to my original point.
you tell that to
Fucking
him.
hate y'all. Back to my original point though. I think that for
Charles
Cardi
said you can't hear
B
you very well.
to say, for Cardi B to say that she did it and she wasn't proud of it, whatever, is the reason she's not going to make music about it. I feel like making music about crimes, robbing people is way worse. I think if Cardi B wants to recover from this, you know what I would do if I were her? First person I would call, Lil Wayne. I call Wayne right now. Ask if I can make a verse on the on a Mona Lisa remix.
He's Team Nicki. She can't.
Oh, that's true. Oh, fuck all that. But in general,
I mean,
doing
she
some
could,
shit like that,
but I
like
don't know
doing
how well it'll
a remix to Mona Lisa and rapping from the perspective of like Mona, that would be Cardi B's best move at this point.
I mean,
Not a bad move.
Because song Mona Lisa is literally about bitches robbing dudes.
If
from
Lil
different-
Wayne puts her in that feature instead of Kim, Kim, Jesus Christ, Nicki, you realize how fucking pissed off she'd be like, "Oh, word, Wayne, this how we gonna be? Okay, fucking take to Twitter and shit. All the bars gonna start fucking dragging his ass."
I don't think
Bruh,
Nicki wants
like-
bars with Wayne though. I
That's
really
how I
don't.
feel.
Like I don't think she wants her career to end that badly.
Cardi does the same thing that other strippers do. And you know what they do? First of all, strippers got to deal with thirsty, dirty ass, stinking ass, fucking old man ass, fucking them Arabians that don't take baths and shit.
That part.
Yeah, them dirty, stinking ass niggas all day and night. Those are probably the niggas that she drugged, which honestly, if I was a female, I would do the same fucking shit. Why?
Or-
Because they're the main ones that are thirsty as fuck. They don't understand the fucking, you know, they're strippers, bro. This is literally their profession. They don't really fucking like you, nigga. Like, stop being dumb. Like, in my opinion, bro, I ain't gonna bring no fucking stripper up to my fucking hotel or whatever the fuck. And I'm not gonna let, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, and if I am, and, you know, I mean, I've done that before. But regardless, what I'm trying to say is that I took care, but I was responsible about it.
Right.
You know, not, I will never bring a fucking, a woman like that, fuck that. That's what strippers do. They're finesse queens.
Right.
They're supposed to finesse.
Their job is to finesse you out of your money.
Yeah, bro. Like,
trying to make you fall in love and shit.
don't ever think that you hanging out with a stripper for fucking free. Talking about, hey, yo, come back to the
Or
hotel,
she just
blah,
wants
blah.
to be there.
Because if she want to be there, she'll charge your ass. Like, that's what strippers, it's all about money with them. So if you don't ever think that you just finna get some free anything out of hanging out with a stripper after hours.
Yeah, well.
So, I mean,
Not only that, but strippers
Now,
also gotta deal with like them niggas that'll say like, hey, come back, and she'll be like, even if she was like, yeah, fuck it, like I want some dick, I'll take this guy or whatever. Like some niggas are fucking crazy. They'll like be into some crazy ass shit where she's like, what the fuck? All of a sudden she's being like slapped like hard and like legitimately choked, or even fucking worse, like she goes to his place and there's like 50 other niggas there. She's like, what the fuck? I'm not saying this is a good excuse for her to drug them niggas. I'm just saying that world, that line of work can be fucking dangerous.
I think it's made men realize the fear that women live with quite often, though. Like, now dudes, I saw some shit on Facebook about, like, if I'm going to the club, like, I plan on throwing the money anyway, like, why you have to drug me when I, like, just to get me to throw it? Like, now I gotta watch my drink all the time while I'm there, too? It's like, motherfucker, did you not learn to watch your drink in the first place? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I always watched my shit. Like,
nah, my drink goes wherever the fuck I go.
Right. I might leave it. There's a couple people that I'm like real cool with that I might leave my drink around, but even then, like, cause people are like, oh yeah, I'll watch it, fucking ignore your shit the whole time, like don't even know what's happening to it.
They're
You
fucking
walk up,
voicing
grab your
themselves.
drink, and you walk around the table like, oh, when did you get back? Like if you're watching the fucking drink, you would have seen me pick the shit up. Obviously, your ass wasn't looking.
That's the main reason why I'm always at social house. If I leave my drinks in there and somebody drug it, somebody gonna see it. Somebody that I know.
Right.
And what I do is when I meet people, I make sure that I really look at their face, so that way, if I did get drugged and I see him again, then like, hey, it's what it is.
Sight.
Right.
Like, real
So
shit.
sight.
But then,
Yo, you the last nigga I remember before I blacked out. Fuck with me, dog.
because I was staring dead at you.
I stared dead at you. That shit went sideways as fuck, nigga.
No, just on some shit where it's like, hey, can you watch my drink? I'm gonna just look dead at you for a minute. Like, all right, remember. So you got, all right, blue eyes, blonde hair, beard. All right, bet. Cool.
I didn't drug you, nigga. You let it happen though. You ain't watched my shit, did you?
Exactly. Either way, nigga, you failed.
Right.
Somehow
one
you
job.
fucking failed.
You at fault.
One job.
And you fucked up because I remember your ass.
My other thing is like, see, I've never put a pill in my drink before, so I really don't know how this shit works, but does it actually just straight up dissolve immediately? Because I feel like if you put a pill in a drink, if you do it right away, you can see that there's a fucking pill in your drink.
Right, but also, no one really looks, like, no one comes back and is, like, looking at it. I mean, if you left it alone long enough and they started swirling it around, it'll probably dissolve. I don't know. I'm thinking of, like, how.
I feel like it looked like an Alka-Seltzer tablet.
Right.
Same.
But
Right.
if you are
Either way,
I start getting light drinks for now, clear drinks. I start getting vodkas. Like, hey, hold on, this shit ain't supposed to be light blue. That shit was clear.
But if they're like, nah, dog, it's Alka-Seltzer. You seem congested, and I wanted to help you out.
You seem congested.
I didn't. Who drinks alcohol with Alka-Seltzer?
Nobody asked you to do that shit.
Ugh, who the fuck would drink alcohol with Alka-Seltzer? That's some real white people shit. Sounds
Alcohol, Alka-Seltzer, same thing.
No, get out of here.
Then
Get out of here with
there's seltzer water, which is pretty much Alka-Seltzer, just a little. I just can't. I can't.
It's gross.
I wish a nigga would.
Y'all hurt.
Yo, I'm running hands with whoever. We be bros all day, but I'm fighting you if you put Alka-Seltzer in my shit. Even if it's, you know, I think I'd be more upset if you put Alka-Seltzer in my drink than another drug. At least the other drug, I'm gonna forget about it. You know what I'm saying? With Alka-Seltzer, that shit has to live on. I have to taste that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really gonna be mad. Like, you really just put Alka-Seltzer in my shit? Like, what warranted you to do that? Like, I think you were just looking out, but my nigga, bad judgment. Bad.
You look like you needed one.
If you were really trying to help me, why didn't you just tell me, dog? Like, why didn't you just say, yo,
Like, when
that's the shit that can
I
help
think
me.
I was gonna be like, nah, bro, I don't do Alka-Seltzer. I'm a man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and you were just, bro, nah, I'm cracking. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. Even if it was my dad, like, nigga, you know what? Put Alka-Seltzer in your own shit, nigga.
Yo,
I'd be hot.
Oh my god.
your mom is like, honey, I'm just looking out for you. You seem so congested.
No, you're getting Batista bombed. I think I'm fucking playing. I ain't putting no fucking damn Alka-Seltzer. That's like, fuck that. All right, bet. Then there's just gonna be a big ass war. You put Alka-Seltzer in my shit, bet. I'm putting mad Tums in your shit. Mad Tums. Putting some Mucinex pills in your shit, bro. You gonna be snotting everywhere.
Yo, the police show up confused as fuck. Like, yo, what happened here? Well, you see, it started when he gave me Alka-Seltzer. So I gave him Tums, but he thought it was her. So he gave her NyQuil, and then the whole shit went sideways.
Yo, we all fucked up.
Closing that out with Pepto-Bismol bombs.
Yo, can we get 3 Pepto bombs, please? Oh God, that sounds nasty as
They be like,
fuck.
Pepto, nigga, it's okay, I got the Pepto right here, dog. Just
Bro, what the? Yo, we're not friends after that. I cannot be friends with you. You just pulled out Pepto on some like it was a pack of Altoids.
Yo, everybody wake up the next day. Yo, you wake up the next day so confused, but like your sinuses are cleared up, your fucking stomach is settled and shit.
Why are you holding the mic like that, bro? Stop that. What are you doing,
You have to
man?
hold it by the. That's why that's that long black stick. You gotta hold on.
Hold the
to.
shaft. Don't cup the ball.
Yeah, there's no not gay way to say that, to be honest. You already been fucking with it. You might as well pick it back up. Now it's either way. Now it's just gonna look bad, no matter
right.
what.
You might as well.
You already dug that hole,
I already
bro.
been doing it.
Giggity.
Cause bro, that's giving me anxiety. Just pick up the fucking microphone. You could have used the regular mic like we did. You the one who had to pick the shaft mic. That's your fault. You did that to yourself, bro. Trying to April Fool's motherfuckers.
That's real.
April Fool's that,
That's
nigga.
real. You about to sling yourself.
Yeah. Backfired on you, didn't it?
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. You did it to yourself. Now you're all by yourself.
Why is it that I can't tell
Badass.
with the Kevin Hart meme? The face you make when you ain't got shit else to say.
It's not up. It's not up.
No.
We're having some
Yeah,
technical
I hate y'all,
difficulties.
man. I need new friends.
So do
So-
we.
Friends who actually read the messages and follow through.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you even bring the ice?
I'm not gonna lie though, I was big mad when you said that you had a fucking calc test or something.
Yeah, I was looking at this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was legit.
Oh, so that wasn't April Fool. Okay,
No,
well,
it was legit.
all right, well, good. I'm still mad about it.
No, like I was not intending to be late, but
You was not intending to tell us that you had a calculus test, nigga.
check.
Yeah.
That was a lot better.
All right, perfect.
You put the shaft down. The other one.
For the other shaft.
Yeah.
I fucking hate y'all. Like I don't even know what to say at this point. God damn it. Anyway, where the fuck were we?
I don't even know.
So the Cardi B shit.
This conversation went so many fucking ways.
It went south so fast.
But look, honestly, I don't know. I mean, like,
There's just a
it's
weird.
none of this shit is right, okay? But I felt like Cardi B didn't really have to, like, some shit you don't really gotta tell people. Like, it's done. What's done is done. It already happened. Now everybody wants to come out the woodwork talking about they got drugged by Cardi B.
Who cares?
No, you didn't.
Even if you did, who cares? Like,
Am I-
how you know if you got drugs?
In my opinion, I was kicking it with Cardi B. I know I grabbed her booty at least once if I hung out with her. So yeah, if I got drugged or whatever, hey, I grabbed Cardi B's booty. At the end of the day, it happened at some point before
Right.
I was drugged out.
Exactly.
So I
and
don't
you got free drugs. What you mad about?
Free drugs.
Low key.
Yeah, you gotta look at
You're
the
the
bright
best
side.
sleep. You're the best sleep of your
I
life.
mean, there had to
You
be
may
a
have had it
there
when
had to
you
be a
were
reason
young,
why I had $300 on me. Now it's suspended on her anyway. So
Mission accomplished.
yeah, I guess. And
This shit-
this time you wake up with less regret because you don't remember nothing. So you don't know exactly what you did wrong. You don't know exactly what happened, so you can't like think and reflect on it.
There was one dude so I don't know. I didn't watch the video of her because apparently this is what Cardi said. I don't remember seeing this, or Marcia said it was true, but supposedly she said that one of the niggas she drugged forced him, or just, you know, he just kind of passed out, and a trans woman, so a man turning into a woman, had sex with him. I didn't see her admitting this, so I don't know for sure, but Marcia said that she saw the video and she admitted it. That is the only thing where I'm like, okay, that she could possibly, you know, get dragged for, and I understand because that's some serious shit. That's kind of like when they say, oh, you know,
I just need
like 6 months into the or like a few weeks into, not even 6 months. If you don't figure it out by 6 months, you're retarded. But you know, a couple weeks into the relationship, you find out that the chick you're dating is trans, and like, you know, the dude gets pissed off and like slaps her or punched her or whatever, and then they're like, oh well, I don't understand why he did this to me. Well, because that's kind of something you have to tell people.
I just don't understand the spectrum for this crime rating. I mean, like, obviously, like, we put, like, sexual assault, molestation, rape, that kind of stuff is, like, absolutely fucking worst kind of shit, right? But where is it, like, like, Bill Cosby never speak to again? Like, Cardi B, she was stripping, it's all right. Like...
No.
But she wasn't molesting people, I get that. She was taking money... But it's like...
That's why you can't compare it to Bill Cosby, because Bill Cosby was getting straight accused of drugging and raping God knows how many bitches. Right. Cardi B just drugged them, left them.
The difference is, though, I think the reason why they are comparing it is because, like, Bill Cosby still isn't... Like, he has never said that he did it. Cardi B straight up said that she used to do that. So it is confirmed that she literally has done that shit. Whereas Bill Cosby... nobody really knows still if he actually did it or not.
Right.
You know? That's why it's such an uproar because the thing is that people respect Cardi so much after knowing this shit, but they fucking flipped on Bill Cosby and they still don't know if it's even true or not. It's just the fact that fucking 3 bitches said some shit and then all the other bitches jumped on fucking board and was like, oh yeah, he did that to me too. The same shit with the R. Kelly shit. This is what we talked about a couple weeks ago. Same shit with the Michael Jackson shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
now, I feel like
all this. I don't know. I've never had to be in that situation before, so I will.
Here's an honest
I will
question.
end it at that because I don't want to fuck you around and piss nobody off. But
here's an honest question. It's just a question, but do you think gender played a role in how people reacted to those situations? For example, I mean,
I think influence, not gender.
When you hear the story, so just to clarify, when you hear the story like Bill Cosby drugs and rapes young women, right? Obviously awful, like we're not debating that or whatever, but that young women versus Cardi B drugs and robs men, like, oh well, they're men, they can suck it up and deal with it. Like the only meme that I guess, because I saw a bunch of like memes making jokes about it, but the only statement that I saw that really came out of that was like, oh, like, you know, men got drugged and taken for all their money. Well, what were they wearing? They probably deserved it, kind of thing. Like, and the obvious, like, making the comparison to how people describe the rape thing, right? And they're trying to make that comparison of like, oh, now you see what it's like when it's, you know, you weren't trying to get in trouble, you got whatever, right? But I feel like you don't really see anything being sympathetic to people that, like, bottom line is they got robbed. Like, they went out to go have a good time with their friends and they got their fucking money taken. Nobody gives a shit on the same level. Even if people are critical of Cardi B, no one's saying that these men deserve justice. They're just mad at Cardi B. No one's going for justice for these men. It's all about being mad at Cardi B or whatever. But when it came to, like, Bill Cosby, it was these women deserve justice and, you know, they need to see their attacker, like, put in his place and all that stuff, yes. Which I agree with. They deserve justice for that. But then you look at the other side of it where no one really gives a shit about the men in that situation.
Because if Cardi had went out and raped people, there would have certainly been some percentage of women causing an uproar and demanding justice and, you know, wanting Cardi B taken down. But all she did was rob a nigga. People get robbed all the fucking time. And if you were, like Micah said, you're going to take a fucking stripper home thinking it's going to be a great time.
They weren't being taken home.
And that's the whole thing. No,
some of them were being taken home.
Oh, some of them were? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, they knew they were taking her. It's not like she drugged them at the club and then somehow found their address and went to their crib. Like, they took her home thinking they were going to fuck her.
I think the main difference between Bill Cosby and Cardi B is that, like, Bill Cosby kind of, like, preyed on these girls. You know, like, they were working together kind of type thing, you know? and then gotten taken advantage of. But these guys are in a position where like they're trying to pay her for sex or whatever, have sex with her, the stripper,
Right.
It's like kind of a different type of situation.
Like I paid you for them dances, but I also some of that money I want that to go towards me fucking.
Not saying it's right, but it's a different
situation. No, just to be clear, none of this is right. We all agree. Like, we can agree.
But the risk you're getting into at that point, right? It's kind of like if you go in the hood and you want to buy crack, like, and you're not from the hood, somebody might just rob you before you even get the crack, especially if you're going out there paying with cash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna stick your ass up.
What do you mean if you don't pay with cash? Do you pay for crack with a check? What do you pay for your crack with?
Cash App, my nigga, where you at?
I mean, Cash App now because
The future's here, my man.
Bro, when I was
Hey, I sent you that PayPal. I will take it back in a heartbeat. And you're getting charged. Where's my crack?
Bro,
Fucking crack dealers out here with a goddamn Square Cash attachment on their phones and
Absolutely,
shit. Running debit cards. Like, yo, let me get. Yeah, sure. Put in your pin real quick. Like, what? No.
I'm checking your credit history and all that shit, man.
Y'all see
Yo, can you fuck me till next week? Sure. What's your social? Like, what? No.
Y'all seen that video where it's like I think it was a white lady called the cops on a black lady, and she was like, she owes me money. Why? Like how? I gave her the money,
drugs, yeah.
and she didn't give me stuff, so I want my money back. What are you talking about? Crack. I wanted crack, and I gave her money. She didn't give it. They go to the black lady. She's like, and I told her I don't have no crack. I got prostitutes, not no crack. I'm like, wild. Like, I want to see the face of the reporter. Like, excuse me, you have prostitutes. Oh, okay. I want to make sure I heard you correctly. I didn't.
Gotta make sure.
See, all y'all going to jail on the basis of stupidity in that fucking situation. Who the fuck? If I was a cop, I'd be like, yo, it's like 30 minutes to my shift over. Fuck it, all y'all going. Like, I'll write that report
I'm taking all y'all with me, yeah.
Fuck that.
In the time it takes me to grab all y'all, take you there, book you, my shift will be over.
This man said if they were paying with cash.
Cash App.
2019, bro.
Or Venmo. Whatever the
You
fuck
still
you
buying
use.
your drugs with cash? You in the Stone Age.
I'm not out here. Yo.
I don't know how I would feel as a plug selling some crack. It's bad enough that I'm selling crack. You know what I'm saying? And then you come up to me and like, hey man, so you take Cash App?
Like, first of all, you have a bank account and a working cell phone with like 4G to cash out.
And you're a
somebody?
fucking crack addict, bro. What kind of crack? Like, bro, that's some good crack. And you can still do normal shit.
Like, your life is real together for a crack addict right now.
Yeah, bro. Like,
He's a crackhead, but he's a responsible crackhead.
There's no, this is not like alcohol. There's no such thing as a functioning crackhead.
he homeless on the block, but he the only one with a suit.
Functioning meth head, functioning
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he on the block with a suit. Damn crack addict.
straight tweaking.
Straight tweaking.
No shoes, no socks, just a damn suit. A dirty
suit's
ass
tailored.
suit, but a suit. A tailored dirty ass suit.
dirty ass suit.
Yeah.
But a suit.
No shoes.
He the smartest crackhead out of the bunch. He the only one with a bank account.
He got a portfolio and shit.
This nigga panhandles all day and then goes and deposits it at 5 o'clock at Wells Fargo with his suit and no shoes and socks. I wonder.
Ooh, hey,
I feel like that's a thing.
Yeah.
real quick, how do y'all feel about this? Charles says that Bill Cosby was worse because he took on that American Dad mantle.
That's true. That plays a part of it too.
I will
I
agree
still
with
don't believe
that.
them bitches.
I'm not saying that anything is worse than this or that, but I do understand like the mentality because he did prop himself up as like the American dad,
Right.
and then like he did that show like Kids Say the Damnedest Things and was like a very family face to people. Cardi B was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a stripper, I used to twerk for money, and now I rap. Like,
Yeah.
at what point?
True.
Which reminds me of a real big point that I've meant to make. We got to stop acting like rappers are fucking superheroes and stop all of a sudden making them like role models for kids and shit. Like, none of them wanted to be that. I'll go as far as saying basketball players shouldn't be role models for kids. Not because they can't be, but because I went to high school, I went to whatever, middle school, high school, all this stuff, and played ball. And I wanted to play ball, and I wanted to make money playing ball. I didn't ask to kiss your fucking kids and say they were cute and go to fucking sports camps. I didn't ask for that shit.
That's kind of like when I've seen videos of like basketball players, like, you know, after the game, you know, they're fucking tired, been running back and forth and shit all fucking day. getting slammed on the ground or like bumping into niggas, like walking mad or running mad fast. And like, you know, they're just trying to get to the locker room to drink some Gatorade, some water, whatever, and just sit down and relax after the game. And like kids are like, like, so, you know, they don't fucking have time to just sit and greet every single fucking child there. And then their parents get mad. Oh, LeBron James didn't even acknowledge my little Timothy. Like, no one cares.
Right.
Like, this man's out of breath. Like, no one give a fuck about your bastard ass
Like,
child.
first of all, if I just got dunked on as like
Take
the
that
game winner
back,
for the other team, don't high five me. Like, I don't want to talk to y'all ugly ass kids. Like, y'all saw that fucking jump on shot.
Fucking mush one of them little kids. Bruh, could you imagine? Like, bro, I just got slammed on.
James,
Bro, I
Bush
just
is
got
7-year-old.
slammed on, and I fell to the ground, and that was the fucking winning dunk.
Right.
And now I'm finna be on fucking TMZ, ESPN and shit for the next 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm about to be all types of memes, bruh. And I get up and try to go to the fucking locker room, and little fucking Tommy comes up, hey, can I have it? No, you little bitch. Get the fuck out. Why don't you ask for LeBron's autograph? He don't want it dunked on me, bitch ass nigga. Hey, bro, you a bitch. Like, fuck you.
Hey,
It ain't the kid's fault, though. It ain't the kid's
It
fault.
ain't the kid's fault. Nah, it is the kid's fault for noticing that I'm in a bad mood and still trying to come up to me on some let me help myself shit.
Right.
Me signing an autograph ain't doing shit for me. It's helping you out, which once again, fucking nah.
It's expanding your brand, though.
Bro, my brand just got dunked on. Like,
Bro, come on. So
you just dunked all over my brand in your LeBrons.
Bro, that looks even worse. Yeah, especially if the little kid got some LeBrons or some KDs on. You know what I'm saying? And I got my fucking, you know, like Starberries. Or some shit, or some Shacks, bro.
You know, still got a pair of
You know what I'm saying?
Starbucks.
Like,
And it's worse when it's like a LeBron or like Steph Curry hitting a 3 in your face to win the game or some shit. Because you know you're on that person's highlight reel forever. In 30 years, you're still going to be on those tapes.
bro, yeah.
There's no escape.
Stop holding the mic like that, bro. Stop cupping the ball. Just grab the shaft, man. Just grab
I'm
the
going to need you to
shaft.
stop.
I need you to stop cupping the ball.
He's just grabbing his
Bro,
fucking
he even gave you a whole nother microphone. You still ain't did it.
Still grabbing the balls, huh?
Do you just want a microphone where it's there's
No,
not
we had
even
a
a
good-
shaft,
we had
where
a
it's just
good
the
report
where
on
it's just the
That's
mic,
crazy.
Show was moving so
Wait,
and
me too.
it just dangles from the ceiling, like them old school fucking shit.
Back
You know
and
what I'm talking about? The let's get ready to rumble. Like, is that what we need for you?
Buffer joint.
First of all, I would rock as a fucking Michael Buffer, Bruce Buffer kind of motherfucker. That would be the dream
What a
fucking
mouthful that
job.
was.
You show up to a fucking like fight event and scream for 30 seconds and get paid millions. Fuck yeah, I would take that job.
I would be, man, I'd be childish. I'm too childish for that. That swinging microphone, I'd be like watch it fucking pendulum all the way.
Throw it.
Try to swing on it. Let's get ready to. I came in like a wrecking ball.
Let's get ready to wee.
I can't.
Could you imagine the director of the whole shit like, bro, what the fuck is you doing?
You get one job and you'll never be hired
Get a
again.
stupid ass out of here. You are
Somebody get his ass.
fired as fuck. You are fired as fuck.
You're fired. Your kids are fired. Your kids are fired. All y'all fired.
You can't do shit. You won't even be able to work at McDonald's. Everybody's gonna see you. Everybody that was watching the fight is now the whole world is gonna fight because you had to swing on the damn microphone.
Miley Cyrus style, like wrecking
Man.
ball.
Has to
But I
pose a
feel like
fucking
that-
like
obviously, I feel
sledgehammer
like
on his
that-
back pocket, start licking it.
I feel like those wires though, those microphones are not meant to fucking suspend a damn 200 and something pound ass nigga. So
We won't know till you.
I feel like I would try to jump on it and it would just fall, bust my shit. I gotta pay the fucking stadium however much it costs to replace that microphone.
I think the cord will hold up. I think the mixer will fuck up because you gotta fuck the
Oh,
whole
could
jack.
you imagine the feedback in that motherfucker? Oh man, you just hear a bunch of
Staples Center.
Straight punishing the Staples Center.
oh man.
Everybody's ear starts bleeding.
Oh, bruh, I'm going to jail. They gonna send my ass straight to
Well,
jail. They gonna put my ass
and
in
if
the
you
ring.
don't-
All right, bet, nigga.
And if you don't,
Wait,
a
wait,
hefty
wait.
ass fine.
Getting beat up by both boxers. They both beat my ass. That's fucking childish, bro.
You fucked up the purse for both of us.
Man, fucked up everybody's pay-per-view money. Bro, all the bets would be fucked up. I feel like they would just cancel the whole ass fight.
You do that at a Mayweather fight though, you're famous for life.
Low key.
I don't know if all fame is good fame though.
It is.
Tell that to Bad Baby and Whoa
Bad
Vicky.
Baby and who's the long neck nigga and the fat neck nigga?
Daddy Long Neck.
No.
And fucking who's
That
the
one
bitch?
white girl that says she's black and the black girl that says she's white.
Isn't that Vicky something?
Yeah,
Whoa Vicky.
Whoa Vicky.
Well, Vicky. Yeah.
That bitch look like Vicky from what you call him?
Timmy Turner.
Yeah,
Or the Fairly Odd
Fairly Odd
Parents.
Parents.
Hey,
No,
Vicky,
she
you're
look like
so
not her. I'm
sneaky.
tripping. The what the fuck is it from The Incredibles? That babysitter.
Oh, spot on. Yeah.
I don't know her damn name.
Spot on. I forgot her.
out. I'm playing Mozart because it says Mozart makes babies smarter. I think her name was Carrie.
Did you just watch The Incredibles recently?
I hope not.
No, I just watched it 600 times.
I'm just saying, like you got those quotes
Bro, I
down.
know them shits word for word, just like Friday. I know Friday word for word too.
Oh, shit.
True.
And apparently, love don't cost a thing.
Yeah.
apparently.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I turned in my
Friday-
black card of it. Apparently.
No.
Nah,
That
that-
doesn't get. You have to turn the black card
that's
for
not
that.
really a black card thing. That was just me being a little prideful for myself because I really thought that it was something that a lot of people watched, but
We all watched it, but we all forgot it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've never seen it. Period.
You don't have to. It's not necessary.
man, I ain't really.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
I thought it was
Bum
a
ass
great. I
movie.
thought it was a good movie, but hey, whatever.
It was a good movie, just didn't age well.
Was it a good movie though?
I thought it was a good movie.
But then again, I haven't seen it in years, so who fucking knows? Probably not.
We're gonna host a watch party for that.
Bro,
shit.
no, it's not enough people that's gonna know what the fuck that movie's about.
All right, so we're gonna see how fast Stretch's Google powers are over there because I can't find the shit. But in the movie Friday, did you realize that the chick that Craig was fucking with, like before he met the other chick, or
I already know
whatever,
you finna ask.
there was a dude in her fucking bed in that
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
There's literally a dude laying behind her in the fucking.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
fucking God.
I was like, bro, I found that out like not even last
She's
year,
not even-
and I've been watching that movie since I was a baby. That shit came out in 19.
Why were you watching that when you were a baby?
Nigga, cause I'm from the hood, bro.
Right? I watched that movie before I knew English and before I was supposed to watch movies like that.
My parents didn't buy no baby movies for me. I watched whatever the fuck they had on.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
So like,
Dad, did you see
so
Friday?
like
That's not
no
bad.
Disney movie?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Did
I
you
didn't
realize
watch
that dude
So
was back
that's
then?
sad. You need to go back and watch it. You're gonna
Right.
run to
Yeah,
be mad
whoa.
grumpy.
Right? You see, there's a whole ass dude back there while she's accusing Craig of cheating on her.
Hell yeah.
Apparently there's 3 niggas in there, but I'm like, I don't see 3 dudes in there.
Yeah, I don't see nobody else. All I
Where
see
the
is
fuck
that
was
one
they at?
dude.
Was they hiding
Yeah,
under
no,
the
just
bed?
that one nigga. Most likely.
The fuck?
Maybe there's like
that
different
might be
scenes.
somebody, but you can't really tell. Like, it could easily
Damn,
be
and all y'all niggas is sleeping in the same bed. That's kind of gay.
Right, like
Gay.
what is this chick doing? Maybe
First of
that's
all,
maybe that's like the 1995 equivalent of Cardi B. She drugged all of them.
Can I just say the memes that came out of that? And there's still new memes coming out today, and we already made it
The
the meme
memes
of the
are funny.
week. But god damn, that shit funny. Like that's why I have like a hard time
It was
taking
like,
shit serious because of all the memes that come out of it. I'm like,
It was like
sorry.
there's the one that was like my face after or Cardi B's face after I switched to drinks or something.
Don't worry,
And
it's
there was that
gonna
dude
be
looking at her like, bro, this shit was so funny.
You see the one where it's like Bill Cosby, hey Cardi, want a drink? And Cardi's like, no, do you want a drink? And he's like,
Oh yeah, the shit with OBJ and Diddy, that fucking
Yeah, the OBJ and Diddy look at each other. When Bill Cosby and Cardi
yeah.
B done made each other drinks and they just looking at each other.
That's fucking funny.
That shit. What is that actually from? Was it actually the two of them like looking at each other, or was that some totally different?
yeah.
shit?
No,
it was-
my favorite is when like Bill Cosby was dunking a pill and like Cardi B had the
Oh yeah, the Dwayne Wade and LeBron.
yeah, man.
Oh no!
I was fucking weak.
Yo, people play too much. I hate that shit. People play too fucking much with that.
But yeah, that little clip, like it was real. I forgot what the dude was doing. Like I don't remember if he like, if his song sucked and he was just like, nah nigga, like you don't know I don't suck, like I'm the best. Some shit like that happened, and Diddy just stared at him, and he's just, and Diddy, like nigga, we can outstare. And then eventually the dude on the stage like just turned around and walked away.
Wow.
Like you ain't gonna win a stare off. But Diddy didn't even fucking blink. He's just.
Well, like Diddy don't care. Like he really don't. Like honestly,
Diddy don't give a fuck.
feel like he's
Diddy
one of
going
the
through a
people-
lot right now. You leave him the fuck alone.
what's he going through right now?
What's his face? What's her face died?
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Right, right.
Still grieving. He meant something to her.
I thought you meant like some kind of scandal shit happened.
Oh,
I was
no,
like,
no,
hold
no,
on,
no.
let me.
Nigga, homeboy
I done
grieving.
missed some serious fucking news then. Shit.
By the way, let's give a proper, because we like kind of said rest in peace and just skipped over it, but a proper rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Personally, I never listened to him, but you know, he meant a lot to the black community.
I followed Nipsey Hussle since I was like a teenager. I was like 14 years old. Like right when I started rapping, like I found Nipsey Hussle. I've been listening to him for years. Like he's super smart. Like even back then when he first started rapping, he was talking about you know, trying to invest in real estate, trying to figure out ways to not just make rap money, but to make like turn your rap money into more money.
Right.
You know, on some entrepreneurial shit, just like Diddy, just like Jay-Z. All of the hip hop moguls of today aren't just rappers. They're fucking, you know, entrepreneurs. They were branching out into other ways to make money. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's with any business.
Well, you have to be, man. In the world the way it is today, especially any kind of business, especially businesses like those where like rap and basketball, like, I'm sorry, you have a shelf life. Like you can't make a career last as long as Lil Wayne's career or Eminem's career easily, right? Even if you're hot right now, like you ain't no telling how long you'll last. Like
look at Designer.
Drake will probably last that long. J. Cole, Kendrick, like those.
I mean, but Drake has a whole ass label. Like, bro, you have to understand, like, you invest your money, like you invest your money, and it almost never goes wrong.
And that's entirely the point, is being smart and making a label or making a business out of it to where even if after you're done being the hottest person on the block right now, you're still making money off of the stuff that you made.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z's not putting out music at that pace or whatever that he used to. Yeah. He's not the hottest rapper out here right now.
Look at all the shit he owns, bro. Like I don't know. It's crazy though. But like people with that kind of mindset are like, those are people that you want to look up to. People that, you know what I'm saying? Because like if you try to, just what you said, you try to do just one thing, you know, you'll never be a millionaire off of a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you do something that can help you get more of it.
Didn't Soulja Boy fuck up in that department? Isn't that his whole fucking problem? He's trying to stay relevant on dumb shit instead of just proper.
I mean, but Soulja Boy's still worth 30-something million though.
Yeah, but Stretch was telling me last time that he was producing.
He invests in shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I know he had that bullshit game console that's not legal at all. Yeah. And Nintendo just straight raped his ass.
Yeah, that was a whole bad episode of Soulja Boy's.
Wait, so I didn't even know that was a thing.
There was something where he tried to make a video game console and he was making promises that like copyrighted games would be on that console that he was bringing out when he had no contracts with anybody about these copyrighted things. So like, you can't just make a game system and be like, yeah, I'm gonna have Super Mario on there. Like, Nintendo will fucking destroy you for some dumb shit like that.
He straight was like. He was like straight saying like, oh, my shit's not gonna flop. Like, I don't give a fuck what Nintendo says or whoever says. I don't care what these companies say. My shit's not gonna flop. Like a week later. So we're not gonna be able to release the consoles like I thought we would. Yeah. Turns out there were some legal issues. Like, y'all, you think Nintendo playing? Nintendo been around for a fucking while, Home Slice.
That cease and desist.
And the Japanese, they know their shit.
That cease and desist. Way more money than Soulja Boy.
Right.
Way more money, bro. They will swallow you whole.
Whoever the fucking came up with Nintendo,
they'll have your ass in fucking debt till the day you die. You'll be trillion. They'll sue you for $1 trillion, bro. You'll never get that back.
They'll sue you for everything you got.
No matter how many songs you make, no matter how
on your ass,
right?
Bro, on your shit. Every show you do is going straight to damn. Going straight to Nintendo. Going straight to Mario and Luigi's pockets, bro.
That's the only way it would work. That's the only way his shit would work if he like told. You know, Nintendo, hey, I know you don't have like problems making money, but like, can I bring some more money for you? They're gonna be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
Hey, Stretch, how are you doing on time?
What, 55?
58.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I just feel like at the end of every one of his shows, until he pays them off, they should have the Mario sound when he hits the block and gets the coin.
You better pay up. You don't pay all of us that money. dun, you still a broke ass nigga. Or like in the middle of his show, like in the middle of his song, like fucking all this like this Mario pops up in the back, like
him
like
just as Mario
or whatever. Bro, they would fucking rape his ass, bro. Drake.
I'm done.
I don't know how he like. I don't know, man. I just Soulja Boy, like, at this point, I feel like the only way he stays relevant is when he does outrageous shit like that. Drake,
that's why
Tyga, that's the only
people do that. I mean, look at Young Jock with his stupid ass fucking haircut.
What is he doing? The only place that he pops up is with them ridiculous ass haircuts.
Bro, that's the only way, bro. That's what niggas do. That is one thing that I'm worried about as an artist.
Stay relevant.
Like, bro, I hope that I never do that. Like, bro, if you ain't got it, my nigga, then you just don't got it. Like, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I hate. Them type of people remind me of the old people that I talked about earlier. The old people that come up to the bar who think that they can drink the way they did when they were 23. You know what I'm saying? But they can't.
Right.
But it took you fucking 40-something-ish years to realize that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're still up here trying to do the same old shit, and then it backfires on you. That's literally what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
I just hope that I'm never that nigga, which, I mean, I'm not.
If you have real ass friends,
I don't want to be famous like that anyway. Like, even when I want to get my money and stay the fuck out the way.
Bro, if you come in here with a Tupac haircut, like with Tupac cutting to the side of your head like that fucking Young Jock haircut, like we gotta roast you.
I thought he said like a Tupac haircut. I'm like, so bald.
But the thing is,
no. Young Jock had a haircut where he had Tupac's face cut into his hair.
But like,
that's right. I forgot all about that.
The conversation that we had not too long ago about, is like, bro, publicity is good publicity. Any of it. Like, that's another reason why people do stupid ass, like the Boom Gang nigga. The nigga that,
true.
Bro, you know exactly, don't look at me like that. Boom Gang, whole lot of gang shit.
So, whole lot of gang shit.
Really?
Boom Gang, whole lot of gang shit, bro. Like, he just walk up to people and steal their shit and run with it. Bro, I swear to God, you uncultured.
If I see it, I'd probably recognize it.
Bro, just type in Boom Gang.
Yeah.
B-O-O-N-K.
He's so fucked up now, like, he's so...
Well, actually, he's sober.
Oh, now he's sober?
Yeah, he's sober now.
Okay.
But
because he used to be on live and just like, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
like,
he was off his shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fame.
Lord. What the fuck? People are dumb as shit, bro.
Bro.
What I was thinking of was the dude, I'm Tyrone.
Yeah.
Y'all see that?
And fuck this cigarette smoking motherfucker. I'm trying to fuck somebody's wife. Long dick style. And then Big Brody came out. Bitch, I got a bald head. I used to love that dude.
You remember he didn't really last very long, but the put him in a coffin nigga?
Yeah, put him in a coffin. Oh yeah.
Put him in a coffin.
That nigga was smoking in Walmart.
Yeah.
He was in Walmart. Yo, loud challenge squad. Like, he did this shit squad.
Yeah.
Like, he got fucking limp fingers.
Bro, people will get arrested over these fucking internet videos, yo.
Black
do it
dude
for the
with
vine.
dreads. Yeah, do it for the fun. I ain't gonna do it.
Do it for the fun. I ain't gonna do it.
Do it for the dick. And then like, just dance like, oh wait,
That little girl, you ever seen that little girl? I ain't gonna do it. You know
oh yeah.
I fucking love that. I miss Vine, bro. Why did we get rid of it? Fucking
it's
Instagram,
certain
bro.
shit that and fuck that TikTok app. Ain't nobody downloading that
TikTok
shit.
ain't shit.
But,
TikTok is for Gen Z.
The only funny one that I saw that, like, if I was probably a little dumber, I would do some dumb shit like this and think it was funny. Was it was these two white guys made a video called The Slippery Salmon or whatever, right? And it was where they'd be walking around doing like whatever the fuck in their daily life. And they'll just start recording. And if you don't catch it before you, like, if you don't notice your friend's recording you before or whatever, you have to do the challenge. And they'll just look at you like, yo, do the slippery salmon. He's like, fuck, man, right here? Like, yeah, right now, over there. And they'll point at, like, a body of water or some shit. And you just have to jump into it and, like, flop like a fish and dive into it. And it was funny as shit because it was like you catch them, like, if you catch them, like, nope, fuck that, put the camera away. So it became like a game between the two of them. They had one fucking caught him walking over a bridge, bro. When I tell you, you have to see the video. But this dude just fucking like takes his hat off, like throws his keys out, fucking jumps off of a bridge into a goddamn river. That's some real dumb shit. But I'm not gonna lie, that shit had me entertained. Like I watched the whole fucking like 8-minute video of them just doing that dumb shit.
You got me fucked up. Nah, hell nah, bro. I'll fight whoever the fuck and jump in that river. Nah, bro. You can jump to these hands. What's good?
Jump to these hands. No, we have some like pretty like pranks nowadays. Like they ain't even funny. Like I be getting so tight at the ones where like niggas jump. You know that giant shit they have at Walmart with like all the balls in it, like and then niggas jump and fuck that shit up. Or when they have like the gallons of milk and then they just and just throw them shits.
Let's see the video with that white girl. That white girl that jumped into the cage with all the balls in it, and all the balls came out. No. She fell smack onto the ground at Walmart. All the balls fell out. I was fucking weak.
I feel like now it's like pranks are either like way too offensive or just not funny at all. Like there's no happy medium to it.
I just don't like when they.
Bro, if you still getting offended by shit.
It's not offended, but it's shit like.
I don't get offended. I just don't like when I see pranks where like I know they didn't stick around and clean up the mess they made, and some employee had to stop what he's doing and go fix your bullshit, and then you got banned, but you know you're gonna be.
That's I don't mind pranks, just not at my place to work. Like, don't be pulling no prank shit at fucking Social House, bro, because I will beat your motherfucking ass. Like then I'm gonna get fired, and I'm gonna just take my shirt off, clock out, grab a beer, and then beat your ass again. You know. Yeah.
Like that prank. Remember when they were doing the ones where like you go to Mickey D's, you get an ice cream cone when the machine wasn't broken, and when they went to go give you the ice cream, you just grab the actual ice cream at the cone. That was funny. That shit happened to me a few times.
That was funny. That was like stupid. Like congrats, nigga. Now you got ice cream all over your car. Like hope you enjoy internet fame for 30 seconds.
But that ain't bother me. I didn't clean up nothing.
I had no problem with that.
See, I didn't know about this shit, so I started hanging out with white kids when I moved to White Peopleville. So when I was in high school, one of my homies drove a big ass truck. He was like, yo, watch this shit, motherfucker. This shit's gonna be funny as hell. I'm like, all right, what's up? He asked for a drink. When the guy handed him the drink, he just squeezed the dude's hand with the drink in it, and the drink got all over the dude's hand.
The fuck?
And he was like, oh, dude, what the fuck? And like, the dude was, the dude I was in the car with was laughing hard as fuck. Like, yo, you see that shit? I'm like,
that wasn't
you
funny.
just wasted $1.50.
yeah, like, I mean, you got it on your hand too, so.
Right. Like, congrats, you're both fucked. Like.
Now nobody
Now
gets
you got
drink.
sticky ass hands, like.
Cause he's gonna turn around and wash his hands.
He turned around trying to high five you off that shit.
Yeah, he has a sink right there. We gotta go all the way back home. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
You got wet wipes in here? No. Okay then.
Nah.
But I hate seeing the shit that's like, oh, watch this prank, and somebody's like coming around the corner and they get hit with like a bat or something. I'm like, yo, like that's abuse. Like that's actually just
pranks
abuse.
you watching?
I've never seen that prank.
Right?
Pranks, I don't even like watching them sometimes because it makes me uncomfortable. Because I'm just like, bro, if you were really my homie, like you would never do no shit like that to me, because I will beat a nigga's ass, bro. I wish a nigga would. The smack cam shit, no, we boxing.
Like that shit, that's not funny because you put a fucking pad in your head. You just slap somebody.
No, it ain't no smack cam, bro. I'm literally beating your ass, bro. It's gonna be beat your ass cam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my favorite.
You go on smack cam, you just keep the camera rolling, bro. You can't run all damn day. I can.
My favorite prank
hey,
videos.
I'm gonna get you somehow. I don't give a fuck if it's been 3 hours. I'm still chasing your ass. Beat you, nigga, bitch.
My favorite prank videos are the ones with like the white kids that should go in like the hood, and go to a dude, hey bro, you got beef? You got beef? Or they be like, what's up? What you mean what's up? Nah bro, like what's up? And like then they're like, hey, oh, they don't see it coming. They're like, oh, it's a prank. I'm like, no, hit him again.
Yeah, get
in here, keep doing this.
No, there's one this dude had a fart thing in his hand, and he'd go up to people and act like he farted. He pressed the button and makes a fart sound.
Yeah,
bro, he got beat. It was funny. He got beat. He's like, yo, it's a prank. The dude was still beating his ass.
Yeah, like niggas don't care.
I will say
the
one prank shit I saw online that like I'm not gonna lie, it got me a couple times. Like, it was once or twice where it made me laugh my fucking ass off. But I really want to see these dudes get their ass whooped more than anything. They would like run up on you and the same kind of shit, like trying to like act like they were gonna start a fight with you. And right when you're about to fight them, they'll strip down to like one of those fucking wrestling unitards, like that shit. I was like, yo, that shit's kind of funny. Yeah, so that shit's kind of funny. But I really hope one time somebody actually just clocks the fuck out.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck that you're naked. Like your dick and balls ain't on your face. Like you may look like it, but you know it's not.
Bro, but his dick and balls is just a like. Bro, you get in a fight, you fuck around and hit he moves the wrong way, and one of them balls is coming out.
Okay, but how many times?
Imagine if he can actually fight.
Now he got that hand.
And he knocked him to the ground, and now he fucking beating your ass in a damn leotard, and his ball is just right there. So not only are you getting your ass beat, but you're getting your ass beat by an almost naked nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why people run.
You got the fear that his ball can touch you at any given moment.
9 times out of 10, these niggas are all like super scrawny, like zero muscle to them.
But it doesn't
like
matter. It's just, bro. Nah, I ain't fighting no nigga in no leotard, bro. You won. You won, dog. You in a fucking thong and shit. Like, nah, you good.
You obviously don't.
Nah, I don't want no problems with that, bro. I don't.
Nothing.
And the fact of the matter is, bro, they're literally like body thongs, and he's able to chase niggas down the street with that, with something stuck up his ass.
I mean,
I don't want no smoke with a nigga like that, bro.
You do that shit often.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell nah.
Hey, yo, any closing thoughts, you guys?
Y'all gotta be wild. Oh shit, man. I hope y'all have a happy April Fool's Day. Pregnancy jokes aren't funny on any side.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for her to get up here.
I said that last night at work, and I meant to say it during the podcast, but you fucked it up because you scared everybody at the window.
I'm not sorry.
Anybody who saw my Facebook post, I'm not having twins. I don't even know what the fuck gender I'm having. I put that I was posting that I was having twins on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I'm never gonna lie. It actually got me for a minute. Like I was like, what the? Hold up.
Because every year I say I'm pregnant, but this year I actually am pregnant. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not creative. What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, twins.
No, you should have said like quintuplets or something.
That was ain't nobody believe in that.
Hey, that shit happened.
Nobody believed me anyway, but I like 3 people believe me.
I said what I had to say.
But
anything else?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, I'm done.
No, man.
Peace,
happy April Fool's Day, y'all.
All right, then, y'all. Y'all be safe. Motherfucking don't talk to strangers. Look both ways when crossing the street. Fucking, what's another one?
Don't text and drive.
Yeah, don't text and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Stay hydrated. Use condoms. And most importantly,
stay lavish.
All right, we out. I gotta go.